Well, hello. It's been a long time, hasn't it? Welcome back. It's June 17th, 2021, and it's been quite a year since I started putting out these videos, though I think I actually started putting them out in April last year. So let's recap. Predicted the coronavirus, the death toll. So I don't know where we're at in the United States right now. I honestly have lost count. Last I knew it was 600 and something thousand, but we're actually over a million right now, counting all the uncounted deaths. And so, literally, nothing I predicted last year I'm changing. Not one stinking thing. I'm still holding to the counts of the deaths worldwide. We're going to have variants come through, blah, blah, blah. Now, interesting update for all of you guys who are wondering, I did get the vaccination. I waited till, maybe 2 weeks ago. I had read up on all of them. I watched how things went, and as a nurse, made a decision that I did not see enough to make me not get the vaccination. I did not see enough side effects and stuff, so I did. So that's probably going to surprise some people, honestly, but sorry, I'm in my garage right now working, and I decided to take a break. So for all of those you freaking out taking the vaccination, take the vaccination. I don't, like I said, I'm not seeing anything really alarming. I'm also holding, do I think it's going to provide long-term protection forever? No. And I said that last year too. I think it's going to get us by for now, but as we can see, there's already variants coming out and already hysteria over that, and that's just going to be an ongoing thing. So as far as the coronavirus goes, I have no change in what I'm going to tell you. I still personally wear a mask when I go out, not telling you what to do if you're fully vaccinated. If I'm in a really isolated or place that just doesn't have a lot of people, I might take my mask off if I'm with my husband or something. But I still have a little trepidation about the fact that I'm vaccinated, but everybody else in the world isn't vaccinated. And the fact that my own daughter had the coronavirus verified twice a year apart. So I know you can get it twice, and I know there's people out there who are vaccinated are going to get it, who probably already had it. So I'm just being super cautious with myself, but as far as masking in public, you do whatever you want. I just don't trust everybody else. I trust me. I don't trust everybody else, because I know as soon as every state lifted their mandates, everybody went wild. And like in my state in Iowa, who I have a moron of a governor and continues to be a moron of a governor a year later, anyway, as soon as she lifted the mandates, everybody immediately was in the store without their mask, and there's no way everybody was vaccinated at that point. So whatever, do what you need to do, but it is safer now. If you're vaccinated, it is safer now, but we're still going to have this year, next year, some ongoing trials and tribulations related to the coronavirus. So nothing changing there. All original predictions about the coronavirus stand. I'm not going to go into depth about too much, but today I want to put out this video to A, update you that I did get the vaccination, in case anybody was wondering about that, and B, last year, one of the things I predicted was there was going to be a big thing happening in the financial world, and I thought it was related to the coronavirus. Honestly, I just assumed everything I saw for this year was going to be related to the coronavirus. And in a very small way, very minute way, it is going to be related to the coronavirus, but it's not. So I'm putting out this video because there's a big thing going on in the country right now in the United States that I don't know if a lot of people know, and that is we're about to have a financial crash. I don't know if it's going to be this week. I don't know if it's going to be next month, but honestly, before this year's out, we're going to have a pretty significant financial crash that's probably going to be worse than 2008 in our country, and actually may rival the Great Depression, because I'm not going to go into a lot of technicalities here. Like I said, I happen to, as a psychic medium, predict something this year that's going to happen without any doubt at all. I just didn't see what was the precipitant of what was going to happen. So for those of you who are not into this world, and honestly, until this year, I wasn't either, there's a stock market thing going on, and there's a stock thing going on with a couple of stocks that are so out of control right now because of the bad guys, the Wall Street guys, not the people buying the stocks. They're the good guys, but the people screwing up on Wall Street, that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a pretty significant market crash in the United States, and this is going to ripple worldwide. And so I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you, if you have, or your mom or dad or somebody has a lot of money sitting in a retirement account, I might get some of it out, if not all of it. There's going to be a lot of financial destruction to really innocent people. The people who bought these stocks, who are the good guys, they're going to get filthy rich. And they're going to do good things, and it's literally going to turn the whole financial system in the United States and the world on its head. What's happening right now is so huge. And if you haven't read about it, maybe you should read about it. And I'm not going to get sued and say what the stocks are on here, but it's a big deal, and it's literally going to crash our market. That's how big of a deal it is. And if you have any money anywhere that you think you could pull out, I would pull it out. But that's my own personal opinion. I've already pulled out my own retirement money. My husband's pulled out his money, but he doesn't know why he's pulling it out his money. He's just trusting his wife. But that was a financial thing I saw this year. That's going to be huge. So, ladies and gentlemen, nothing's changed about the coronavirus. Lots of death, lots of destruction going to be going on. Last year, this year, and next year are going to be the big 3 earth change years. But the coronavirus thing is going to go on for years, and the devastation is just going to go on for years. It's going to be better controlled. It's going to get less like every other thing, but it's going to get better. But it's still out there, and you still have to be cognizant, and you still have to be aware that there are idiots out there that are just going to refuse to get a vaccination or wear their mask or do anything you're supposed to do. So just understand, the coronavirus thing is not going to go away. If you're vaccinated, you're a little safer. Pick how you want to deal with the mask in public, whatever you feel safest to you. I hate to say, haha, I was right, but I've honestly been right about everything so far, and I'm honestly kind of shocked myself. But this market thing is huge, and I'm getting kind of scared for people, because it's as big as the coronavirus, but in a different way. The coronavirus is wreaking mayhem on the earth with death and destruction. And the financial system is going to wreak. Boy, I wish I could say this right, guys. I hesitated to make this video, honestly. I wish I could tell you what's going to happen here really well. And the only reason I understand it well is because I happened to just catch something on Reddit one day, because I'm a big Reddit person, and I just started following the thread and started reading and started going, and then I started really paying attention to the stock market in our country, and I started paying attention to what was going on, which I hadn't in my 56 years of life. And I was like, oh shit, we're literally going to have a market crash probably any day now. Seriously, any day. Could happen tomorrow, could happen next week, but it's literally imminent. And it's literally going to wipe out people's life savings and their retirement accounts and everything else. And it's literally all because of the greed of Wall Street. I mean, this is what this is all related to, but I'm scared to death because I realize a lot of people are about to lose their shirts this year over something. Everybody's been so devastated by the coronavirus already, for God's sake. And then the very next year, we're going to have this huge financial thing that's going to turn the world on its head for the better. That's the crazy thing. It's going to be for the better, but it's still not going to change the fact that people who have already been so devastated in so many ways because of the coronavirus are now going to suffer an even bigger blow in some ways with the financial crisis. So take it with a grain of salt, or take my advice, or whatever. I mean, you can watch all my videos from last year. I haven't missed anything so far. The one thing somebody ragged on me about was, well, you got Trump dying wrong. And I said, I never once said Trump was going to die. I just had the weird feeling he wasn't going to be here at the end of last year. And that never went away. And I still have a weird feeling about Trump's longevity or lack of it. But I never said that as a prediction like I did in my videos. My video said, this is what I think is going to happen. This, blah, blah, blah. Trump, I was just like, eh. But I thought it was funny because I'm on a very huge psychic circle in a certain place I'm not going to advertise. And I was the only psychic medium who said he was going to lose the election. I was the only one out of 16 people. So I felt pretty good about that because 15 people predicted that one wrong. But I never predicted he was going to die. I just had a weird feeling he might die. But having a weird feeling, people, and predicting for psychics are very different things. We get things wrong. But I'll always preface it with, I think this is going to happen. Not, I have a weird feeling this is going to happen. Or I have a weird feeling. Because I never even said I have a weird feeling it's going to happen. I just said, I have a weird feeling about Trump. And I always do, because he's an asshole. But anywho. So people, money. If you got some money, you got some money in retirement accounts, you got some money in IRAs, you got some money, man, I would get it the hell out. If you don't know what's going on right now in our country, you need to start reading everything you can get your hands on about the impending financial crisis we're about to have. Here's the problem I also have learned in the last year. It's been an eye-opening experience for me. The media is the biggest, most corrupt group of crap next to everybody else, and I never would have believed that. And if the Trump years taught me a little bit about that. But this financial thing, I'm watching now how the media is manipulating the coronavirus and the financial thing, and all of a sudden I'm like, it's all corrupt. Everything's corrupt. The media is corrupt. It's all corrupt. Jesus Christ, what a great thing to learn at this age. But, so you really have to dive deep to look at this. But seriously, excuse me, people, you need to look up what's going on Wall Street with a potential financial crisis or whatever. And if you can't find it there, then I would go on Reddit and start looking there, because it's all over. So that's what this video is about today. It's just a little update about me getting a vaccination, because I know a couple people were really wondering if I was ever going to get one. And I wanted to warn people that there's a big thing coming, that they might want to prepare themselves, particularly if they've just swum out of the crazy crap of last year financially. You don't need any more financial blows to your life. So, like I said, do what you want, but I took all my money out, took all my family's money out of our stuff. I have my friends doing it who know that I have abilities, and anybody who will listen to me on Reddit is doing it. So, just my 2 cents worth, people. Get ready. Going to be a very interesting summer. Very interesting summer. Still mask up if you can. But I'll address other things later, but that was the big thing I wanted to get out today. Really, I don't have a whole lot else to address about my videos from last year, because honestly, so far, everything's happening just like I said it was going to happen. So there's nothing really to discuss, I guess, except, hey, yay for me, which means nothing in life. So good luck. Check this thing out about what's going on in our country financially, and it's going on all over the world, but our country, the United States, is going to be the cause of it. We're going to ripple out, but we're going to be the cause of it. So good luck. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you find what I'm talking about. And protect yourself and take care of yourself. And I'll try to put out another video when this whole thing is over, because it's, like I said, it's imminent now. And we'll discuss it then. So good luck. Thanks for watching my videos as always. I appreciate it. And I'll see you later. Bye.